So, happy Sunday. This is team call number 2. I want to start with just some announcements and recognition. We have what, 3 more days left in the month, or 4 more days? 3 more days. And I want to shout out those on our team that are crushing their goals and who are making, changing people's lives. And that is, first I want to talk about Leah. Leah has already helped 2 people this month, which puts her at Success Club 4. Shannon, she has helped 5 people so far this month, so that puts her at Success Club 10. And then I have helped 5 people so far get started with their health and wellness goals, and that puts me at Success Club 10. So I'm super excited. We have a lot of great girls coming into our group and starting Lift 4 with us, so really exciting times. I also want to just put it out there that I think Sunday night at 8 o'clock is going to be our permanent team call time. I know that not everyone's always going to be able to make that, but I hope that you will make it a priority. For me, I had to flat out just tell Nate, like, look, I need to start doing this. I'm going to start doing this, and I'm going to do it this time. So here he's busying himself for an hour. Normally we would be just spending time together right now, but this is a priority for me. You guys are a priority for me, so I hope that you all will take that seriously, and especially if you really want to move things forward for your business, okay? The other announcements I have. So we have a new coach mentorship starting tomorrow, as well as my girls that are pushing for Diamond. We are going to be starting our Diamond Push group tomorrow. So I'm super pumped about that. Really excited to get everyone, hitting the ground running as we go into August. My goal for our team is to be a 3-star diamond team by October. And what that means is that I want to be a 3-star diamond coach by October. And I can't do that by myself, okay? So that includes all of you guys. Every single person on this team is a vital, valuable part to what makes that possible. So definitely I need your help doing this. And so by helping you reach your goals, we are going to reach that goal as a team. And by everyone, helping other people and doing their own part, whether you're a discount coach or a hobby coach, or you are trying to really, earn an income and help people and change people's lives, that we are all part of this web and part of this team effort, okay? So it really is not about me, it's about us, okay? So with that said, I am going to get into the meat of the call, and the purpose of this call is to talk to you guys about how to hit that first milestone, which is becoming an Emerald coach. So when I first started, I heard, my coach told me, all right, we'll meet back up once you hit Emerald. And I was like, what? Like, what the heck is Emerald? I don't even know what that means. And basically, it took me a lot longer to reach that. Because I basically just had to figure it out on my own. But I was driven to, do something with this. So yes, I researched and I figured it out, and I hit it in about 3 months. But I'm going to talk to you guys about how you could hit that in like the next hour, in the next 24 hours. Okay. So it's super simple to hit Emerald, and it's super powerful when you think about it and you break it down. Emerald is, the first rank advancement. It's basically the start of your business, and it means that you at least want to earn a little bit of income to get your superfoods paid for, or in general, it's the first stepping stone. It's the building block of building your team. So, basically as you rank advance, it's just creating emeralds over and over and over and over. So with that said, how you become Emerald is you, one, need to be an active coach. So to be an active coach, if right now, if you just signed up, or if you've been a coach, most of us all signed up as discount coaches. I did myself when I first signed up. You are paying that $15.95 per month fee. And basically, you think about it like a Amazon Prime membership. So that cuts down your shipping time, helps with processing fees. So you are paying that $15.95 per month fee to get that 25% discount on your products. So to be an active coach, you have to be paying that fee, and you also have to be purchasing or meeting that 50 PV per month requirement. So basically, that's already covered. If you love Shakeology and you have your Shakeology on Home Direct, and like I do, you already have that covered because Shakeology is 90 PV. But the bare minimum of that is 50 PV. So I know a lot of this is kind of getting over your head, but just trust me, I'm going to break it down to you. So I know some, when you go inactive, when you're not active, you go inactive, but you're still paying that $15.95 per month fee, which doesn't really make sense unless you're buying products. So there's really no point to being a discount coach unless you love Shakeology and you are buying, or you love any sort of products and you are buying products every month. So step number one, be an active coach. And so to reach that 50 PV, there are more options other than Shakeology that you can meet that requirement. I know Shakeology is still, even with a discount, $97 a month. To me, I love it. I drink it every day. I'm always needing Shakeology every month. It is medicine to me. I see the value in it. I love it. I can't go without it. But I know that times get tight sometimes. So even with myself and my husband, there are times when we just have too much Shakeology for whatever reason. I don't even know how it happens. Once we both started drinking it, sometimes it happens. But with that said, sometimes I do skip my Shakeology shipment, and instead I order something to meet that 50 PV requirement. So things that meet that 50 PV requirement are Recover, 2 Shakeology boosts, so like the digestive health boost. There's Power Greens, and I think there's one other one. The Performance Stack, so Energize and Hydrate together meets that 50 PV requirement. The Beach Bars, which if you haven't tried those, they're freaking amazing. We get the 2-box shipment pretty much every month. So actually, I always order that every month because we both eat them and we love them. So you can get one of the peanut butter and the chocolate cherry almond, 2 boxes shipped every month. There you go, 50 PV. So, and then 3-day refresh. So the 3-day refresh is that 3-day cleanse. It incorporates your Shakeology. It also includes like exactly what it sounds like, is a cleanse. So all those things are things that could help you meet that 50 PV requirement. Oh, and clothing. So clothing counts in all that. And there's a huge brand new clothing line through Beachbody. So if you're looking for like a nice new piece of workout wear, you can always check that out. And those are all options and ways that you can keep yourself active. So you're not paying that $15.95 per month fee for no reason, okay? And you get 25% off all of those products. So second thing, so you have to have an active coach on your left leg, and you have to have an active coach on your right leg. So where do you find these coaches, okay? So think about it. You all are a coach. You signed on as a coach. Whether or not you have visions of building an side income, or if you just wanted the discount on Shakeology, you are a coach, okay? So don't overcomplicate it. There's nothing, there's nothing hard about, signing up another coach underneath you, okay? So where do they come from? Ask your family first. My first clients, or the way that I made myself Emerald was I signed up my husband, or then fiance, on my right leg, and I signed up my mom on my left leg. So those are the 2 people that I used. Were they my first customers or coaches? No. But once I realized that I needed to have 2 active coaches to become Emerald, I signed up my spouse. I went to him, told him what was up, and I told him that I'm trying to build this business, and I need your help. So I need your social security card. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to buy anything. I will just purchase through you, and that's going to help me out, and it's going to help us out in the future. So I let him know that it was not just about him, it was about us, or about me, it was about us. So I know some of you are probably thinking like, oh, I don't want to like bother my family, like, oh, I don't want to, I don't want to like ask them that. You need to like have some belief, and you need to take pride in what you're doing. You took this leap and you joined this, team, and you joined this challenge to better yourself. We have an amazing community here. We aren't doing an icky thing. We're doing an amazing thing. We're trying to get happy and healthy, and we're trying to help others do the same. We drink this amazing superfood shake called Shakeology that is not like nothing else out there. And we have other amazing products. Like if you opened a restaurant tomorrow, or if you opened a business, no brainer, you would ask for your family support. So it's the same thing with this, okay? I flat out went to my mom and told her like, about what I was doing. Once I decided that I wanted to do it, I went to her. I talked to her. I talked to her about how I was feeling. I talked to her about how my life was changing and how my perspective was changing and how much better I was feeling. And she wanted to feel that way too. So you just need to talk to share it with your friends and family, those that you're close with. And you just need to tell them like what you're doing and how you're feeling, and invite them to the opportunity to do it with you. Say to your best friend, or we'll get to that in a second, but you can just offer, ask them if they want to get healthy with you. And my mom to this day still drinks Shakeology. She has been dealing with a lot of health issues this past year, and she has been doing like the 21-day fix workouts, and she did 21-day fix extreme and 80-day obsession, and she's been iffy in the past couple of months with her workouts, but she's been consistently drinking Shakeology, and she knows that she's supporting me, so she has no problem with that. Okay. So yeah, don't be ashamed of it. That's just I'm getting hot. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. So that's my biggest thing to you guys is like, I know at first you're kind of like thinking like, oh, like you feel weird. You don't, you're like, oh, I don't want to be a salesperson. You're not a salesperson. Okay. We are in the business of sharing. All right. What I do as a coach is I share. So, starting on this journey, you are doing something amazing for yourself, and there's nothing to be ashamed of for that. The second person you can ask is if you're like me, whether you have a serious significant other, your fiance, or if you're married, I strongly urge you to sign up that person on your weak leg. I'm sorry, your weak leg. So if you don't know what your weak leg is, you need to ask me or your coach, because essentially your weak leg is the opposite leg of whatever leg you were signed up on. So I was signed up on my coach's right leg. So my weak leg is my left leg. Didn't know that when I started. So I am helping you guys out. I'm trying to pay it forward what I didn't know to you guys, because that is something crucial that I wish I had known then, because it will help you further along down the road in your business to help exponentiate your income. So Nate is actually on my right leg. So I actually got my mom on my weak leg, which is okay because I can still build under her. So yes, if you have any questions about that, just ask me. So signing them up, like I said, he didn't initially want anything to do with it. He, did not want to work out. He wasn't, he was drinking like these weird protein shakes, but he didn't want anything to do with Shakeology. And it took a few months, and then all of a sudden, bloop, he completely 180'd on me, and now he is working out with me, drinks Energize, loves Shakeology, drinks East Beach bars. He's all about it. So don't feel like you're the only one, or like that is abnormal to have someone be not believe in you, but you need to communicate with people your vision. You need to communicate with them your why, like what you're doing and why you're doing it, why you want to get healthy, why you want to, why you want to earn a side income, like even if you have big dreams like I do, to come home from your full-time job and so you can have kids and not have to worry about daycare, and not have your husband have all the financial burden, whatever it may be, you need to communicate those things to your spouse. All right. So signing up your spouse, having to, again, we go back to this, how to stay active. That does not necessarily mean that you have to then buy 2 bags of Shakeology every month. You can do exactly what I did in the beginning. So what I did was I had my Shakeology on auto ship, and I just kept it on auto ship under my account. And then under my spouse's account, I bought my Energize, and I bought samples for my coaches I was signing up. So I bought a couple sample boxes, and I bought my Energize every month, and that's what I did. And then Beach Bars came out, and then those became my go-to. And then he started wanting Shakeology, so I started buying Shakeology under him, because we were both drinking it and we needed more in the house. So there's always a way, a cheaper way to keep yourself active or keep your spouse active without having to buy Shakeology. And again, if you have issues with that or questions about that, just talk to me. All right. So, and the other thing about that, just to add on to that, is going back to this is a business. It is your business. It is something that you $97 to invest in your business is essentially not all that much in the grand scheme of things, considering how much people who start businesses on their own literally pour all their money and have to invest so much money into something that potentially won't even give them a return. When this is something that you're paying for, but it's going to automatically give you a return because it's for your health. First and foremost, it is something that is going to benefit you health-wise, okay? So that's just kind of what I wanted. That's the way that I think about it, is that this is like no matter what. That's how I thought about it when I first signed up. No matter what, like this is going to benefit me because I'm either going to lose weight, I'm going to get healthier, I'm going to get happier. So even if like nothing happened with the business or whatever, like I was benefiting in the end. Like that money was well invested because it was coming and going back into me. All right. Yes. So if you sign up your spouse and then you have friends and family, you can sign them up on your opposite leg. So like I said, I recommend, whether it's your spouse or a close family member like your mom or your parent or grandparent or whatever, put them on your weak leg. And then whoever else, your second person, put them on the opposite leg. I always recommend, like, your warm market is going to be your friends and your family. So family first. Second, you want to ask any of your hard-working friends. Any of your friends that are like you, that you're super close with, or that are really goal-driven, or maybe that like you and them have similar visions for your future, or whatever it is. Anybody that you feel like you would really be into this or would really benefit from this, or is struggling or whatever, you want to go to that person and you just straight up ask them, like, listen, like, I'm doing this, like, I really feel passionate about it, I really want it, I feel like I want you in with this, doing this with me, I feel like I want someone to hold me accountable, would you be interested? You just need to talk to them like you would, like, there's nothing complicated about the conversation. You flat out just tell them what you're doing, how you feel about it, and what you want out of it, and why you want them to be with you on the journey. Okay? So I definitely recommend asking any of your close friends, and that's exactly what I did. I asked all my best friends about it in the beginning, and sure, it was nerve-wracking, but they're my best friends, and they were great people to have, practice, coming clean essentially. Feels like a coming out, because it was definitely something that I kept under wraps in the beginning, because I think what everyone thinks when they first hear about Beachbody, that it's something icky, or it's a scam or a pyramid scheme or whatever. I'm not a salesperson. I'm a nurse. I am not a businesswoman. I have not any experience whatsoever in selling or anything like that. But what I realized was that this isn't like that. This isn't selling, because I'm living the lifestyle and I'm sharing it, and I'm sharing this really amazing opportunity to get healthy and live this amazing lifestyle. Like, there's nothing icky about that. Sure, I sell products. Like, part of it is that you are selling them what they need to live this lifestyle. But you're not pushing anything on them. You're simply, but if I wasn't asked, I never would have found out about it. I constantly remind myself about that, all the time. Whenever I feel, you get, whenever anyone like gives me an objection or anything like that, or comes at me in a negative way, I always think back to the fact that I know that I have an obligation to share this, with anyone and everyone, because if I hadn't been asked, if some random girl on Instagram who didn't know me didn't reach out and message me and invite me, then I never ever would have known about this. I never would have sought out to join, because that's just where I was at. That's where I was at personally. I was too timid, too scared, too insecure. I never would have reached out and done that. But I also had no idea it existed, and how different my life would be if I hadn't made that change almost a year and a half ago. Like, how different would my life be? So definitely start with your family and your friends, and very easily you could have two people right there, left and your right, coaches, become an emerald. Okay, so it's just simply that easy. All right, so when it comes, to go off of that, I just wanted to touch on the 4 vital behaviors. So once you become an emerald coach, which is your stepping stone of building a business, of earning an income, of having a foundation in which to build off of, as you are in this challenge group, and as you are making your fitness a priority, you're establishing healthy habits and a routine of which you take care of yourself every day. You are drinking your Shakeology. You are focusing on your nutrition. You're focusing on your personal development, something that we are talking a lot about in our challenge group right now, something I strongly believe in and is definitely a part of living a healthy and happy lifestyle. Those are all things. Those are all the foundation of what coaching actually is. So in my new coach training, we will talk a lot about this. This one of be the big first topics that we talk about is the 4 vital behaviors. And the 4 vital behaviors are being a product of the product, which is just exactly what I said. You focusing on you first and foremost every day, making your health and wellness a priority every day is the basis, your number one job as a coach. Drinking your Shakeology every day, making, just doing your best to eat and fuel your body the best that you possibly can is your job every day. Second thing is personal development. I mean, it literally is a part of my job to work on myself, work on my mental and emotional health, to confront my issues and all things that benefit me, that help me overcome my insecurities and build my self-esteem and help me become a better leader, help me find passions of mine that I didn't even know existed. Like, that is all from personal development and over this past year. All the reason that I had the guts to come on this call is all because of the fact that I have built up my self-esteem this past year because of personal development. And so that is all a part of becoming a coach. So that's vital number 2. Vital number 3 is connecting with others, inviting others. sharing with others this opportunity. So I post on my social media every day, which I was doing before. I had a fitness Instagram before. I had an Instagram before, which I was posting. I had Facebook. So I was already posting on social media, but what I was putting out there wasn't really of value. Now what I put out every day is of value. I'm putting out to people and sharing with them, what I'm learning from my personal development, how I'm feeling, as I progress through these programs and as I get stronger and as I feel, better than I ever have been. I share with them my tips on how, what I'm reading for personal development, how I get through my stressful work days, how I'm leaning on the accountability of my groups and all the friends that I've made because of this and how it's changing my life. Like, I'm sharing exactly what I've applied, from this community and how it's become a part of my lifestyle. That's what I'm putting out. That's what I'm sharing. I'm showing people that what this actually is by living it and sharing how I've applied it to my life. And I reach out to people. I reach out to people I know, but I'm also reaching out to people that I don't know because, like I said, if I hadn't been approached to people that and built relationships with people or had someone build a relationship with me and invite me to this, then I never would have known it and my life wouldn't have been changed. So connecting and sharing is the third vital behavior. The fourth vital behavior is recognition. So here we are on this call, and I'm recognizing those on this team for being a part of this and for their contribution to helping other people. In our challenge group, we recognize each other every day by just posting and commenting and sharing with each other. Every time like someone joins our team, we're shouting them out. Like, that is recognition. Okay, so that is exactly what it is and what it means to be a coach. So I know that was a lot of information, but I really just wanted to demystify, what it means to be Emerald and how easy it actually is to become Emerald. So really quickly, before we get cut off from this call, I just want to show you how you would sign up a coach. So bear with me. Okay. Stay with free. I ain't paying. Okay, so here is ShareCart. So if you go to your Team Beachbody homepage, log in, and you go over to the Coach tab, you come over to ShareCart, click on ShareCart, it will bring you to here. Sorry, I need a new computer. So you would go to New Enrollment Order, and all you need is their email. When it finally loads, you need their email, their name, and then you click Coach. So I don't have a fake email to put in here, but you click Coach tab, and then you click Yes, I have permission, and then it would take you into where to pick out to shop, where you would pick out their challenge pack, you pick out their Shakeology for them, and then you send them a link. So that is exactly how you would do it. And then as you are figuring out, your strong leg and weak leg and all that, in your office, you can go to sponsorship drill down, and I don't want to show everyone's information, but under there is where you will be able to, and in your office is where you'll be able to control where your people are going on your left and right leg, and all of that is stuff that I will teach you and go over in the as we get further. But I just kind of wanted to show you a little glimpse of all that you have in your coach office and how you right now as a coach, a discount coach, have this ability to advance your business right now, and how easy it actually is. So that is what I have for you guys today. Oops. That's my first time sharing. All right, so I hope that was really helpful. If you guys have any questions really quickly and you want to throw them in the comments, go ahead. I think we have like a couple minutes. Otherwise, if no one has any questions, then I will call it. But if you have any questions, I am drinking a White Claw. Love it. So, yeah. Okay. All right. I am going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for hopping on. I know it was a lot of information. Like I said, if you have any questions, just reach out to me. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a good night. And I'll see you later.